The Metaverse is envisioned to be the next iteration of the internet, where our digital and physical lives collide. It's expected to generate up to $5 trillion in economic value by 2030, as it promises a richer environment to work, shop, play, and socialize online. Key to realizing this potential will be platform owners, builders, and content creators like LandVault. It started out as a gaming company, but LandVault has since pivoted to helping brands build their presence in the metaverse.
We qualify as a construction company, but in the virtual world. So we provide a full end-to-end solution for big brands and even governments now who want to create metaverse experiences and worlds. So we take care of the creation layer, helping them come up with amazing ideas and bringing that to life in virtual worlds. But we also build the technology to then deploy the content, monetize the content, and help them with an end-to-end solution.
I mean, how do you actually go about saying, I want to buy some of this digital space?
So most of those platforms are what we call on-chain, so on the blockchain. And individual land, which is a fraction of the map of that platform, they are individual NFTs. So NFTs are non-fungible tokens. So once you own the NFT, you put it in your wallet, it's yours, and you can develop it, and you own the business model on top of it.
There's so much that's going on in terms of the technology that is being used to drive this as well. So how is LandVault using AI, perhaps, to enhance the metaverse experience and make it more accessible for people?
Yeah, we've started to use generative AI to mainly prototype environments. One of the problems in the metaverse right now is generally the lack of things to do. We've monitored about 2,000 experiences in the metaverse today. Imagine if the internet only had 2,000 websites. That would be a very, very small network. So we need more content. We need more things to do. To accelerate that, we need to give tools for people to make it easier for them to build. So AI is going to enable people to build things quicker, to build things faster, and as a result, it will be cheaper, meaning that more people will be able to build. And our goal is to create this WordPress moment, where basically everyone will be able to build very easily in the metaverse, as easily as it is to build a website, which is pretty much free these days.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to, in a way, democratize it
100%.
away from the designers who are being hired to do this technical work and make it as simple as social media is
Absolutely.
today. Right?
Yeah. I mean, today, an average metaverse activation probably costs $100,000, let's say. Which is fine for big brands, and this is the reason why the only ones building are brands. But the metaverse is not meant to be a giant mall with only brands there. We need more tools. We need to democratize the creation layer so that everyone can start building more content. And this will create, the size of the network and the diversity of content that we need for the metaverse to actually go beyond the hype.
So you're raising a lot of money for all of this, and I wonder how much of that is being allocated towards AI, as an example.
We raised about $40 million over the years across different rounds. Just did a little extension recently to bring new investors to the cap table. We think, AI is definitely a big part of the future, and it's not just generative AI, but it really, we see AI as a meta technology that would just permeate everything that we do. So, across product and tech, a lot of the investment that we're making is somehow touching AI. Yeah.
So for people who might want to buy, land in the metaverse, how should they go about doing it safely?
It's an investment, so of course it is risky. The last couple of years, everything was going up. It was a bull market, so it felt safe when in fact it really wasn't. I think the key is to think about utility. What are you going to do with this land? Because just holding it and hoping that someone else will buy it off you for more money, that's pure speculation. This is not a safe way to invest.
Samuel, you're really positive about the potential of the metaverse. When you look, into the future of this, what are the biggest challenges you think that, the metaverse could face?
We need the metaverse to provide unique value that is better than the other platforms. But I think, gaming and 3D environments have proven that if you create the right experience, people love to spend time in those environments. It's, for the most part, a better way to socialize, a better way to buy things, a better way to experience things. It's meant to enhance the digital world. We call it the next best thing to reality. Reality is here. The next best thing today is probably videos to experience something digitally. We think the metaverse is going to slot somewhere in between, where you'll have the best digital experience that you can through the metaverse. But of course, if you can have a real physical experience, then that would always top anything that you can do in the metaverse.